So here it is. Here we are on air at the channel QS английский язык. Hello, everybody. This is me, Oleg, with you, and I want to say that in June 2022, we are supposed to have a very nice keto conditions dedicated to your knowledge, to your growing skills in English, and you're going to be just in your own skin. There is no stress. You're absolutely not to worry about anything that you might have previously learned from any other courses of English. So what I'm supposed to say that lessons can be paid per each lesson, just for a bunch of lessons that we are supposed to have discounts at, and you are also welcome just to come with any of your wishes that are going to be taken into consideration when considering what your not English, but what your course is going to be like, because since our results are just tremendous, well, I keep on just being shocked by what you can do at our lessons of practice, especially. Well, as for our well, you may ask me any questions in the chat while I'm on air. It's just a live show. So what I'm supposed to say that no matter what you used to learn previously, no matter what was in the past, well, you were said to be a failure, you were said to be unable to do that. Well, in my case, just meanwhile, while I'm talking here, I can tell you, talking to you, I'm speaking rather than talking, but anyways, whatever you are said to be, whatever you were said to be unable or able to come to the positive results at your language, well, I'm gonna promise to you just success, pure success and total success. Because if you have a desire, where there is a will, there will be a way. There will be a way, and positive way, your path to prosperity of very nice vocabulary. As far as our grammar is concerned, we are primarily studying grammar, and then we'll learn words inserted into these grammar constructions, into these grammatical devices, and you are gonna feel all right, whatever the vocabulary it is, or it happens to be. So once you happen to have some time in the middle of the day, just no matter what part of the day is meant, whenever you allocate some time to study English with me, well, I'll find the appropriate time in my case, in my terms. Well, in my turn. So we are supposed to learn in comfort, since you are not gonna think of any time additionally allocated to do your homeworks. Well, homeworks are out of the question. Whenever skills are being brought up, skills are being raised totally, entirely at the lesson. So I don't claim just to ask you for some additional time to learn apart from our lesson, since at the lesson we are going to grow, and in between the lessons you are going to be just considering things that we had previously learned. So that's probably most of the part I wanted to share with you tonight. Or today, probably in your other countries, there may be afternoon or morning, maybe, I don't know. Well, the time difference can be tremendous. Well, between us, but no matter how far you are, we'll think of just some possible ways for you to have classes at the appropriate time you can allocate during the day. Well, mm, and just regarding the price of any individual lesson, well, they are separately just during June 2022. It's only 1,000 rubles per hour. I always mean by hour. I always mean 60 minutes instead of 45 that some people have. But you're not gonna be tired since time is running fast when you are involved in some education that brings you joy, that brings you some promotion. So, and your English is gonna be promoted exactly. So let's. Well, have I forgotten to say anything regarding the course in June? Well, in June, well, we are gonna find any time of the day. I'm gonna find for you, and no matter how far you are, the time difference. Well, it can be just the largest one in between us. There may be a long distance, for instance, 10 hours in some most western point in Canada. Just with Moscow, they have such a big difference, But you are not going to notice that difference since it's all on my account. Well, I have to follow your lessons. Well, you don't have to think of how much it's in my country. I mean, in Russia, Moscow. This is the time difference between us. Well, if there is no difference, the main difference you are gonna feel is the difference between my individual course and the courses that you might have probably attended previously. Since whatever you might have attended, well, this course is gonna bring you to speaking both correctly and just as one man used to say, just let me speak from the heart, let me speak from soul. It's something very, very clear to you. I mean, in terms of, well, you don't have to say anything that you understand that it gives, it makes no sense to you and you are supposed to say it. Why? So we are not learning anything in particular, anything unclear to you yet. So whatever I am, wherever I am, I'm gonna teach you, same as I used to, same as I still do, and I'm gonna do. I hope so. Well, this summer is going to be very productive. At least it's supposed to be, since well, I have a lot of people promising to come exactly in summer. And if you have any certain doubts, you may ask me any questions you like. I will answer each of them. Well, I'm not recording the chat. That means after our session, if you still have any questions, you may place them any comment, and I will answer. Well, as the level is concerned, sometimes we think of levels. There are, remember, there are two levels: the level of uncomfortability, just no comfort, inconvenience, and the level of convenience. So from that point, uncomfortable point, you may come to, most likely are going to come to the point where you feel absolutely convenient, comfortable, cozy, as if English were your kind of apartment you live in, where you know everything, every room, just every appliance in the kitchen set, well, anything. So the kitchen of my education, it can say it contains a lot of things that you may probably never have experienced, but whatever your experience is, we're gonna just gain something good out of it. For instance, if you have some vocabulary, initial vocabulary, we'll combine it into a very stable and good grammar. So the grammar of English is not so difficult as to think that it should be placed into any kind of tables. Well, it doesn't matter what tables you used to learn. We don't think like tables. Just we exactly. Well, you see it. You just sit back and reflect about something. Uh, you have images in your head, and your imagination is in progress of visualizing, just picturing something that you want to say. Well, and in this particular case with my course, QS Live, you're gonna feel rather enjoying that course for uh, producing just some sound in the air without actually knowing what it is, what it's like when perceived by the native speaker, by a native speaker, by the one you are talking to in the future. Is not so good. You may you have absolutely no bands in understanding both in realizing what you are talking about, and each word, each little element of a phrase, each little grammar construction should be absolutely clear to you, and it should be like not something chaotic, but just connected into a system. Yeah, the system you master, the system you master, same as you do something that you are in use of doing, just that you have been in use of doing for a long time. Since we are all used to doing certain things, well, riding a bike, with driving a car, and this is absolutely similar to it, but with no risk for life. Well, as for neural ties, I have always been in favor of explaining how to do this or that, and then the neural tie appears, and that appropriate neural tie corresponding to this construction or that one, and it's always it's always used next time, since you have total understanding that you exactly choose that one or pick this one. Well, whatever the questions you may ask, you may place them in a comment. Just under this video, there is an explanation, and I have placed some contacts of mine. You may find at the video at YouTube, just under this video, in the description. You're gonna find them. So feel free to just drop me a full answer. Just write me a message, and I will respond, and we are gonna just have a call. We are everything is disputable, everything is discussable. We'll discuss what our course is gonna be like, and just why wait? Once you've got a dream, you should make it come true, materialize it. And I will be happy to help you speak English finally, after just long attempts where you probably felt like Greek meets Greek, something's going on, and who I am in this system. Well, and when a student comes to my course, it shows a total difference to what you probably have experienced before, because I have authentic understanding of each grammar construction. You're gonna feel them, not just memorize, because memorizing is impossible without actually using your just sense. Sensoric, I mean, patterns in terms of vision, hearing, the touching, just some points of tastes. If we are talking about food, just think of something delicious rather than a grammar construction. So a grammar construction will come automatically with no hesitation. well, you're gonna recall it once it's of any need, or it's of some need for you in the conversation. Hmm. That's probably everything I wanted to tell you. Yeah, thanks for the like, whoever you are. Thank you for watching. I'll be back already in Russian, because there are a lot of people who don't understand the word in English, and they also have a dream probably to start speaking it. But how do they do that? Well, first of all, they come to find some grammar reference, some guide, and they open it, and the eyes are spreading around, scattered everything. Well, one is there, the other is there. Well, everything should be working like a system. Everything should be working like a just a functional gear of a very reliable engine of a car. Just and you don't have to think each time in a purchase what is placed just under the hood. You don't have to think about that, because everything will have been trained before at our lessons. I promise you that. Thank you. It's been all like we do. Спасибо за просмотр. Всем пока.